What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another review. Holy smokes, what showed up early from Amazon? The new Batmobile Tumbler RC from Spin Master. This is for Batman's 85th anniversary. Super excited for this, you guys. Looks like it's an all-terrain vehicle made for outdoor playtime, and I'm very excited to see what this thing is all about and how it stacks up to some of the previous tumblers. I got a bunch of tumblers to compare here. There's the UPC if you need it. Again, this one on Amazon. Looks like you need two AAAs, not included, probably for the remote control. Very excited. It says Dark Knight Trilogy all over it. I could definitely see a camo re-release, hopefully in the future. We are going to get this thing out of the packaging and take a closer look. I am so stoked for this one, you guys. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, we got our tumbler out of the packaging. Very excited. This thing is actually massive. I did not expect that at all. I thought it was going to be much smaller. We get this card that says not to hit people. We get this remote. We get our Batmobile. We got some instructions. And then we also got this really interesting thing. The Batmobile was actually attached to this in the packaging. The rest was all cardboard. This was like underneath the vehicle. And so I had no idea there were some comic book panels there. But we see Joker up here and some words saying something about this is like a nightmare. Joker forcing us to fight using the dog as blackmail. And then here we have Batman versus Wildcat as the two combatants are called to the ring center. And then Batman says in his mind, and he's made us wear the cetus, the deadly metal gloves of the ancient Roman boxers, so he'll see more blood. And there's Batman with the gloves and Wildcat with the gloves. Very interesting. We've got Batman over here on the playing card for the Joker's return. Down here, I'm not sure what was there. And then over here, we got New 52 Red Hood, which I thought was really cool. If you know me, I'm a big Red Hood fan, so that was nice. I wish we would have got more, I guess, comic book style deco on the packaging, but that's okay. Our instructions look pretty simple. The Batmobile has a charger inside of it, a wire that's attached. The batteries go for the remote, and the remote looks really nice, very sleek. And the vehicle itself looks fantastic. So taking a look at the vehicle itself, the tires are like a styrofoam type material with a hard plastic in the center, which I'm very curious to see how that's going to do outside. It's such a nice vehicle for 65 bucks. I really kind of don't want to take it outside and get it dirty, but I'll do it for the review, you guys. Up top, we got a lot of detail over here on these fins. Some gold accents, which is really cool. It's open inside here for like air intake. I guess the vehicle itself is not too bad. It's pretty light overall, and I just think it looks really good. Unfortunately, it does not open at all. And me having other tumblers, I don't even want to like mess with this thing at all. You could cut into there and then get crafty and put something here so that it opens up and closes. I have no idea what is inside other than the inner workings and motor of the car. No idea if there's going to be room to put a Batman in there. I'm sure you could. I'm sure if they were crafty enough, they could do it. Maybe we'll get one in the future that comes out that does have a spot for Batman. So we have this. It looks like a rubber stopper. And let me see if I can pull that out. Oh, no, I guess not. I think I just turned it on. Oh man, let's see. Okay, yes, I was able to pull that out. And it looks like I turned on the vehicle in doing so. We'll turn that back off. So it probably comes pre-charged. There's this, it opens up and the wire is in there so you can charge it. And then you just put the wires back like this. I think it closes on this side first. Let's see, can we do it? It looks like it's stuck. Like the wires are stuck somewhere. Let's see. Like this. And if you're a kid, you might need your parents for this one. Okay, closed it. All right, cool. So that's the underside of the vehicle. All right, let's see what this thing is made of. So the vehicle can roll back and forth pretty good on its own. Not too bad. Definitely makes some noise. Here's the side profile of the vehicle, and here is the back side with the engine. It looks pretty good. I really like the design work and detail here. This is fake plastic. Looks like a spring, but they're plastic for sure. Definitely fake. Um, Nice aesthetic though, and I gotta say this does look really good overall. All right, I think it's time to test out some features. I just installed the batteries and now I have a blue light blinking here. I guess I'm going to press that. It made a little beep sound. Okay, maybe it's searching for the Batmobile when it blinks like it's on. So we'll turn on our Batmobile. There we go. It's blinking. It stopped blinking. This stopped blinking. So that means they are paired. And let's see how this works. Oh, crap! Holy cow. I didn't expect that at all, you guys. This thing is so fast. Look. Just the little flicker of a button. I got it now. The easy hand. Holy cow. Very fast. Oh, man. We're about to have some fun. We're going to rip up some asphalt. Let's test out the turns. Oh, shoot! That is awesome! What? Oh, my God. Oh, dang. What? Alright, you guys. This RC, this is sick. This is worth every penny. Holy cow. Oh, shoot. That was sick. Wow. Wow. Nice. Yeah. The champ. It didn't go well. Oh, it landed upright. Awesome. Give it some gas. Nice. We can go over rocks. Yeah. All right, you guys, here is the Batmobile post playtime. Huge shout out to my daughter Cece. She helped me accomplish many tasks. She was driving while I was filming. I didn't clean anything yet because I wanted you guys to see the full effect of what this car looks like after playtime. So definitely a lot of white or dirt color on the tires. And then when the car gets hit or damaged, that's when it kind of turns into this blue color. And you can see multiple scratches all over this car. This is, I think, what Batman's car really looks like. Unfortunately, mine definitely got some damage, but I'm okay with that. I'm really happy with the results of this. Glad we got to go out and play and have fun. It was a really, really good time. I don't think, I mean, I guess it depends how hard you're going to play with it will determine like how long it will last you. I have a feeling if I keep playing with it like the way that we just did, it may not last very long. But hey, you never know. Ultimately, the thing is a toy and it was meant for fun. That's what we did. We had a blast. All right, for our first vehicle size comparison here, we have a few tumblers. On the far left, that's Batman Begins by Mattel. Then we have The Dark Knight by Mattel. And then over on this side, that's the McFarlane one, the new one. And then, of course, right here in the center, that's our latest RC from Spin Master. They're all really, really cool looking cars, you guys. I'm going to go in a little bit closer so that way you guys can kind of see the differences, some subtle, some not so subtle between these. Of course, McFarlane's is the biggest. Next is going to be Spin Masters. Mattel's are definitely smaller. And they all do something, each in their own respective right. So it kind of depends on what you really want out of a tumbler in order to really figure out which one is the best. To show you a little bit more of what I mean, Batman Begins 2005 has a cockpit, opens up just like this. You can put your Batman figure inside. It also has this feature and function. It also makes lights and sounds, noises and stuff. So that's a pretty cool one. Honestly, that's kind of been my definitive tumbler for a very, very long time. I actually won that one from Cartoon Network. It was some kind of like a giveaway, and I called and won. So that was pretty cool. And then we got this one from The Dark Knight, which I also really like. Pops open like this. You got Batman inside, and then it shoots Batman out. So that's pretty sick. And then we have our McFarlane one, which really, it doesn't do a lot, but you could press this, and then it pops open, and there's 2 seats inside. So that is pretty cool. The tires are rubber, and honestly, it just looks the most screen accurate. It has a lot of pretty sweet battle damage on there, and scuff marks. So, I mean, to each their own. I think they're all really cool. But man, the way this one drives definitely gives me the tumbler feelings. That's why I had to drive it on the roof of my house. I saw no way not to do that, and I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, all in all, your pick, your take, whichever one you think is the best. I really like them all. I kind of still lean towards the 2005 one as my definitive Dark Knight Batmobile. Next here we have some Spin Master Batmobiles on the far left. That's Robert Pattinson's Batmobile. Next to that is our new transforming Batmobile by Spin Master, which also turns into a pretty awesome playset. And then over here on the far right, it's the most Tumbler-esque looking one from Spin Master thus far. I really kind of thought they ripped off the design. That one's for the 12-inch scale. There's also a smaller 4-inch RC version that my son absolutely loves. So pretty good idea here for the scaling and the comparison. The Tumbler kind of definitely sides more with the bigger size vehicles, like for 12-inch vehicles or like playset size. You can clearly see the Robert Pattinson one is much smaller. For another comparison, a little bit on the smaller side, but mostly still Spin Master. That's the Spin Master RC on the far left with the pop-up action. Batman can eject out of his seat. Next to that is the custom coupe from Dark Knight Rises. My brother actually lent me that one. It's a really sweet vehicle. I'll show you in a moment how it transforms. And then we have our 89 Batmobiles from Spin Master. The RC one and then the regular one right next to it. These all scale nicely. They're definitely on the smaller side, especially when you're looking at the 89 Batmobile. So just keep that in mind if this is your new definitive tumbler or you're trying to get one. It's not necessarily going to scale well with all the other Spin Master vehicles. A definite callback to the Kenner days. Dark Knight Rises got this, a Bruce Wayne custom coupe, of course, with Bruce Wayne inside. And then you pull back, and it's transformed into a Batmobile. And of course, now we got Batman inside there. Pretty sweet gimmick, I gotta say. Its size is just a little bit better now next to the Tumbler, but still definitely a small vehicle. I keep saying Dark Knight Rises, and then I look under the vehicle. Lo and behold, 2008 SO8. So I guess they had the 4-inch figures back then for the Dark Knight. And then just decided to go with that scale for Dark Knight Rises. We only got him in 4-inch scale for that movie in 2012. So very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you collected the Batman Begins and Dark Knight figures and then were disappointed when they got to Dark Knight Rises 4-inch figure change up. Next, a comparison with some motorcycles on the far right. That's the Ben Affleck one from The Flash by McFarlane. A little bit big compared to our new Batmobile, but not too bad. And then the Bat Pods actually fit in very nicely. Shout out to my buddy Amateur Priority Toys for this one right here. That's the McFarlane Bat Pod. And then next to that, shout out to my oldest daughter Lucy. This Bat Pod is an RC from Dark Knight Rises. So it looks like the Bat Pods actually fit in very nicely with our new vehicle. Next, for a size comparison with some figures, here we have some 12-inch and a 9.5 from Spin Master. We got our new Dark Knight figures, and then the standard Rebirth Batman and the 9.5 Batman. They all look great with the tumbler if you were going to do like a Batman display or something. Definitely really cool to have the new ones from the Dark Knight, the 12-inch scale with a new Batmobile. Pretty sweet. All right, next in the 4-inch scale, here's a bunch of different Batmans with our new tumbler. These are all by Spin Master, with the exception of this one by Mattel for Dark Knight Rises. Whenever we do get our new one from Spin Master in that Batman 3-pack, I'll be sure to review that Christian Bale Batman with this Batmobile so you guys can see the difference. There is Bane, though, by Spin Master, and he actually fits in very nicely, I believe. Probably better than most of these Batmans. I feel like you got to scale up the Batman just a little bit to get a little bit better size comparison between the two. That way it's a little bit more like in line and it looks correct. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, but I feel like this Batmobile is not going to be for 4-inch figures. It's not going to scale that well. And here are some other Batman Dark Knight Trilogy figures. On the far left, we have Batman Begins, then we have Movie Masters, then we have the Dark Knight. Those are all by Mattel. And then on this side, these are all McFarlane, Batman, Catwoman, and of course, Lucius Fox. Man, it's kind of a tough call. I feel like, though, if I had to pick the correct size, it's going to be like this 5-inch scale from Mattel, like that Dark Knight figure. That's going to be, I think, definitely in line, or the Batman Begins one. 5-inch scale for the new Tumbler Batmobile, I think definitely is going to be the way to go if you're going to display them together. All right, you guys, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, the Dark Knight Trilogy Batmobile Tumbler RC from Spin Master, celebrating Batman's 85th anniversary. This one is on Amazon now for $65. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're going to pick up or pass. Honestly, for me, you guys, I had so much fun. Thank you for following along. I hope you had some fun watching as well. This is really a fun piece. I really did like the playability features. And the driving, and the spinning, and the all-terrain stuff was just so much fun. My daughter Cece had a really fun time too, so we really, really did enjoy it. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Pick up or pass. What's your favorite tumbler? I would love to know. There's definitely quite a variety out there. If I were to keep this one on display, this is how I would do it. I got my 2008 Mattel Dark Knight Batman right there, and I got my backdrop from the King Shark 3-pack 12-inch scale at Target. A really cool piece overall, you guys, and I'm really happy with the results for this one. As always, the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and all the support, absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, each and every one of you, for all of your support on the channel. I really appreciate you guys. As I find more new cool and awesome stuff, and I will, there's going to be some cool Spin Master stuff coming, I'll be sure to bring it to you right here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.